Welcome back, boys and girls, for episode 4 of the Football Manager Wheel of Fortune. I think episode 4, we're at the point now, and we've done as many episodes as what we did in the whole of FM15 for Wheel of Fortune, so we're breaking new ground right now. Once again, thank you for sticking with the series, thank you for watching. I'm going to give you a brief rundown of what's been happening so far in this month. This month has been October. Obviously, right at the start of the month, we spun the wheel in the last episode, and we got bankrupt. The worst, literally like the worst thing you could land on that wheel, and we landed on it. I mean, we didn't have much money, I don't think, if I remember rightly. I think it was about 25,000, but we had to take that away anyway. Over the course of this month, we're now negative 21.8 thousand, so almost £22,000. Profit for the month is minus 46,000 as well, and the profit for the season is minus 114,000. So we're not doing great financially. Saying that, we're not doing great in the league either. I mean, let's have a look and sort of see what were we predicted right at the start of the season. So general Weir's media prediction of 20th. So I mean, at the moment we're sat in 11th, which okay, I'm doing better than, or we're doing better than what we thought. So I still need to scout this guy, don't I? I think I mentioned him in one of the previous episodes. And he's still continually scoring goals. So get a scout report on him, and so like current ability 3 stars, potential ability, he's got the potential to be a 5-star player. He's very determined, balanced and normal personality, and he is in line with our best strikers. Saying that, I completely forgot, we've got a transfer ban until next March, haven't we? So even if I did want him, I can't sign him. So yeah, I mean, we've not made any transfers since August. So please do remind me that we've got a transfer ban until next March. I'm probably going to forget. But yeah, we won't sign anybody until next March, even though I'll probably forget. Right, so okay, so let's have a quick rundown and sort of see what's been happening over the course of October. Okay, first game of the season was Workington at home, and we lost that one 3-0. Absolutely terrible result, that. So James Walker with the goal on 3 minutes, Jordash Walters on 34, and Owen Gallagher on 76 minutes. Then we had an away game against Alfredton Town. We were 1-0 up. They then came back to 1-1, and we went straight back into the lead. Luke Armstrong, 48th minute. Saying that, I mean, Dan Maguire came to me. Let's have a quick look at the news items. Dan Maguire. And where is he? So let's press enter and have a search. Dan Maguire did come to me, and he said, yeah, he was like, Jules, look, I've not been playing much recently, and I'd like to play some first team football. So I said, Dan, look, mate, there's reasons for that. We've not been able to play you. There's just been other people who have been in form, and we can't sort of displace them, really. So he was like, well, I'd really like to play some first team football. So I was like, okay, Luke, okay, Dan, sorry. I really do apologise. I will put you in the team for some games. And he paid dividends. He really, really did. So in this first match, he got himself a goal. Literally 8 minutes after asking for first team football, he got himself a goal, and we won that one 2-1. He didn't score in the next game. Luke Armstrong, who was the player that I told Dan Maguire that was banging form, and we couldn't displace from the team. So we had Luke Armstrong and Dan Maguire up front together. That also paid dividends, and we won that one 2-1 too. And then we had a game against Tamworth away from home. Dan Maguire did score again in that one. So Dan Maguire, like I say, since he's back in the team, or since he's been playing first team football, he has been on fire for us. So that one, we were 1-0 down. We came back to 2-1 up, and then we did let in a goal. Prince Mutswanguma. Prince Mutswanguma. No, I'm not even going to attempt that. Just bad things happen when I do that. Okay, so we're going to have the game against Bradford Park Avenue. That is going to be the game which we're going to be playing through today. Like I say, we will be doing pretty much the last game of the month as the live game for the episodes. And then we've got November's Will. Saying that, we've got hardly any games in November at all. We've got a game against Worcester City, a game against Halifax, and then St Neots Town. We played them in the FA Cup third qualifying round. We've got him in the FA Trophy third qualifying round as well. Okay. Anyway, regardless, we do have that game coming up against Bradford Park Avenue. So we're going to go crack on. We're going to head to that now, and we'll see you there. Right, so here we are then. We have the game against Bradford Park Avenue, like I said, and we're going to line up with Sam Ramsbottom, Ben Middleton, Nathan Buddle, Kevin Burgess, Andy Owens, Jarrett Rivers, Stephen Turnbull, Declan Watson, Nathan Bonswell on that left wing again, Dan Maguire, the guy who asked for first team football, he's in the lineup again. As you can see, 3 starts and 4 goals. He has made 9 sub appearances though. And then we've got Luke Armstrong, who's got a goal every other game on average. So 16 appearances and 8 goals. So those two line up together at the top, and we will see how we get on. So I'm just going to make sure the highlights are all fine. That's all good. Right, continue to opposition instructions. I'll let the assistant deal with those because, just because we do. Right, so come on, lads, show me what we can do. We're going to control, or hopefully control this one. I think there's a lot more to come from you guys. We're going to do that with the midfield as well, and then both of the attackers can be spoken to together. So start the match. Here we go then. Going to skip that. Nobody wants to see that. I think that was really, really cool for like the first time you see it, and then it's just an extra screen that you have to skip through. So I'm pretty sure everybody does that now. So Blythe Spartans drop down to 12th position. Just a little sort of notice which pops up there. That is a fantastic ball through, and Buddle gets on the end of the cross and puts us 1-0 up on 16 minutes. So that's Buddle's second goal of the season. He is our centre-back. And so far we've had 62% possession and 2 shots and 2 on target. So maximum efficiency right there. Half an hour in, still 1-0 up, although Jowers has the ball for Bradford Park Avenue. Throws it through to Wilkes. Lovely ball over the top of Wilkes. What can he do with it here? And Ramsbottom makes the save. I always get really, really nervous whenever Ramsbottom gets near the ball. He does tend to have absolutely really hairy moments. So knocks back in, but Buddle intercepts, takes it down on his chest, and sort of just gets rid. No messing around from him. So Andy Owens with the yellow cards gets booked. Could it be another booking here? Isaac Osborne for Bradford Park Avenue. He gets himself in the book. So approaching half time, 1-0 up, and pretty pleased with what we've seen so far. It's not been too bad at all. So I'm just going to do the overall team talk. What should we do? You've played well so far, but there's still room for improvement, or I'm pleased. I'm thinking one of these two. I might go calm, actually. I'm going to go with a calm team talk. And you've played well so far, but there's still room for improvement. We'll probably change with this. We're going to go assertive, and there's a lot more to come from you guys. Here we are. Right, so that's doing the job a lot better, isn't it? Okay, so the strikers look happy and seem motivated, which is what you want from your team at half-time. I was saying that, I might have been reading that wrong previously. Do you know what? I think I was looking at the wrong team. My mind is like, because they begin with B, they're our team. So Jack Hartley offside for Bradford Park Avenue. Harry Coates offside as well. So about 25 minutes remaining in the game. And Bradford Park Avenue have a corner. Rowe with the ball in. Turnbull off, bouncing around like an absolute pinball machine in there. Right, let's go team talk. And I'm just going to tell the team just to go assertively and concentrate. What we want to do now is I'm just going to pause this very, very quickly. There is a highlight coming up, so I'm going to watch that before we decide what to do. And Ramsbottom tips it over. So Ramsbottom been absolutely heroic this game so far. So I'm going to switch to the away, and we're going to go counter in for the last sort of 9 minutes or so. Normally when I make changes, like in the last 10 minutes, it goes really pear-shaped for me. And stuff goes completely wrong. I'm going to take off Jarrett Rivers, bring on Kieran Dunbar. Nathan Buddle is looking a little bit tired as well. We've got Nathan Buddle and Kevin Burgess, both of them performing very, very well. Saying that, our whole entire defence is performing very well. All above 7. Sam Ramsbottom as well on a 6.9. Declan Watson and Luke Armstrong. Luke Armstrong will bring you off and swap you out for Niall Cummins. Although, yeah, do I want to protect this lead? I probably do, actually. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to bring on Mark Ross for Luke Armstrong. We're just going to sort of drop Ross in this centre-back position. Dan Maguire can stick on support up there by himself. Look to bring sort of like the wingers into play. And I'm really... we've got nobody to bring him off for, so that's that. Kevin Burgess. We've got Owens and Burgess. Owens. He does play fullback. He doesn't play centre-back, though. We've got nobody else who can play centre-back, so I'm going to leave that as it is. I'm going to go assertive, and I have faith. He looks happy. He feels he gets along well with the manager. So, yeah, cheers, Dunbar. Okay, so let's continue. Like I say, I'm fully expecting to concede a goal because this is what usually happens when I make changes in the last 10 minutes to try and protect any kind of lead. It does normally go completely wrong. So let's just look into cancel those pending changes there. I'm just going to check the team instructions and see what's what. Tempo, we want to go... Something that it is beneficial to play a higher tempo direct passing game when you're countering. So I will switch it to defensive. I will go as structured, and we're just going to drop the tempo right down. We're going to waste time, and we're going to go shorter passing and retain possession. We're going to sit slightly deeper, and I think that's it. I don't really want to get stuck in. I don't really want them to stay on their feet. I'd quite say with this. Yeah, I think that's going to be that sort of balanced width. We do have those wingers. We probably want to play fairly wide when possible. We'll run with that. That's okay. So we'll continue from there. And hopefully we don't sort of concede in these last 10 minutes. If we do, it's going to be absolutely horrible. Okay, so they do have another corner. Whips it in. And Ramsbottom again. Oh my god. Favourite player, man of the match this game. Ramsbottom. He's only on a 6.9 still. I thought he's played very well so far. They've had 8 shots on target. So Owens with a long throw in. Burgess looking for it. Bondswell looks to pick it up. Should he play it? He should play it out wide, but that is time. That is the referee blowing the final whistle, and we do have a 1-0 win. So I think that's one of the first times we've kept a clean sheet this season. Let's go and have a quick look and see sort of how many we've had, because it's not been many at all. There's been absolutely loads of goals flying in everywhere. Just wait for this to finish doing what it's doing. Okay, so schedule. Let's have a look. So we had a clean sheet in the friendly. Yeah, that is our first clean sheet of the season. So Telford 1-1, 2-1, 1-1, 3-2, 1-1, 2-1, 3-2, 2-1. Yeah, we've not had a clean sheet thus far this season. So Bradford Park Avenue at home, a fantastic result, and a clean sheet as well. Buddle gets man of the match, it looks like. Did he? He did. Yeah, player of the match performance. Oh, it's called player of the match now, isn't it? So Buddle gets player of the match. So well done to him. And we're up to 7th now. So despite being completely in debt, despite losing our best player, and despite having a transfer ban until March, we're actually doing okay. We've only lost 2 for the season. We've won 5. So those 5 have been Bradford Park Avenue, Salford, Alfreton Town, Harrogate Town, and North Ferriby United. The draws have all been against Tamworth, Boston, Altrincham, Kettering, Nuneaton, Chorley, Guiseley, FC United of Manchester, Telford United, and then the 2 losses have been against Workington and Stockport County, who are top of the league. Okay, that is that for that then. That is that for that. We have only the wheel left to spin for this month. And then we're into the shortest month of our career so far. So let's go spin the wheel, see what we get, and see which changes we need to make for the upcoming month. Right, okay, so I think I've lined the wheel up as best as I could with that little pin in the middle. It is really difficult to get that to line up. So this is going to be November's spin of the wheel. We're at the 1st of November now. What I do is every single spin I do randomise and mix up the order of the wheel. So the wheel is completely different in terms of wheel order and slot order on the wheel for each and every spin. So yeah, November's spin. Let's go. Let's see what we get. Everything's been bad so far, so something nice would be ideal. Okay, here we go. So the wheel is off and running. Episode 4. Here we go. And that is a stadium downgrade of 1,250. That is absolutely... It's 4 bad spins in a row. Please, Will, give us something good. Right, so here we are then, the 1st of November, and we have to reduce our stadium by 1,250 seats. The absolute, do you know what? When you think it cannot get any worse, it continues to get worse. Honestly, I'm praying for a really, really good spin in the next episode. If not, this 7th place that we've got at the moment, all the hard work that we've put in to get there is going to go absolutely down the pan. Bankrupt, stadium decrease, transfer ban, just everything bad has been thrown at us so far by the wheel. I was really, really hoping for something good by now, but still, we have to deal with it. So yeah. Okay, let's have a look at the facilities and then go ahead and make those changes. So we've got a capacity here of 4,435. I cannot reduce the seating by 1,250. So we'll leave the seating in and we'll just reduce the overall capacity. So so it's like this, and edit club details, and then we've got facilities and stadium. So the capacity is being reduced by 1,250. So we've got 3,185. That is that. So there we go. The stadium has now been reduced. I mean, let's have a look and see sort of what kind of at our home games, what kind of. So I mean, the attendance was only 511 anyway for the Bradford Park Avenue game. Salford's was 494. So we're not hitting those kinds of figures at like the 4,000 mark. We're not anywhere close to that, in fact. But it will sort of come into effect if we do play FA Cup games and bits and bobs like that. We did get knocked out of the FA Cup though, didn't we? So I think I don't think it's going to have too much of an effect this season, which is probably like the saving grace of that. Otherwise, we could have been in a bit of trouble, really. Okay, so important dates in November. Like I say, so we've got those games against Worcester City, Halifax Town, and then the other game against St. Neots will be the game which will be televised, if you will, on next episode. And other than that, news-wise, there was Blythe Spartans player named in Team of the Week. Well, there was Nathan Buddle. He was named as one of the best centre-backs in the Vanarama National League North. So he got into Team of the Week. So congratulations to him. Other than that, that's episode pretty much done and dusted. So thank you once again for watching. Thank you for sticking with us. And if you can leave a like on the video, that would be heavily, heavily appreciated. Go ahead and follow my Twitch as well if you haven't already. Twitch.tv/JulesMinnow. And we'll see you again for the next episode. I think we should really be playing Things Can Only Get Better from here on out. But copyright and all that, so we won't. So yeah, thank you very much and see you later.